Sims.
No, she's watching TV.
Oh my goodness. For the first time in the longest of times, we got the whole crew in the building for a Sunday night pod. You know it's finna be fire. But first, we got to hit you with that intro.
All your favorite wrestling shows rolled into one. Welcome to the WeBookit podcast. Let's start the show.
I thought he was frozen.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, I sincerely hope that video played for y'all because it definitely didn't play for me at all. So, like I said, my Wi-Fi is shot for some reason up in here. So, did it play? We good?
Played good for me.
Yep.
All right, good deal. All right, well, we're going to fake it till we make it then. Okay, so we are back. It's the hottest podcast, hottest wrestling podcast in the game today on YouTube, on Twitch, on wherever you watch your podcast. That's right. This is the We Book It podcast. And guys, listen, I have the best crew around. That's right. Over here to my left, he is in the mask from Star Wars. He is the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the world heavyweight champion in his own mind. And he is the host of our Friday night show. That's right. He is the freakiest of them all, the freakiest of the freaks, and he loves his blue cheese and nuggets dipped together. That's right. The freakiest of them all, Freaky Fritos. What's up, Fritos?
Nothing much. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my singles and tag team competitors. I hope you know this guy here is locked in for your Booker of the Year when I make all my picks right for Backlash. God damn, this thing's hot. How the fuck does Boba Fett do that shit? But don't worry, I got something even better. Oh, I have come back from the land of the North, from Green Bay for my bachelor party, and I brought an official cheesehead for the podcast. Oh,
Trash.
Mice.
Trash.
You went to Green Bay for a bachelor party?
You seriously are not going to record the whole podcast. Wait, Fritos, you seriously are not going to record the whole podcast, that fucking cheese on your head, are you?
It was going to be this or the Boba Fett mask, and I could not breathe, so I would have been knocked out. So be happy. I'm breathing. At least I got my Star Wars shirt on to celebrate May the 4th. Also, May the 4th be with you, and also with you. We live our life force to the force. Sorry, a little Catholic in me. It's old habit.
All right. Well, with that being said, we also have, guys, he is the workhorse of the We Book It show. Guys, he is the doctor, the professor. When you need somebody to come and get analytical with you on wrestling, he is the man that we look to. That's right. He is the host of the Monday Night Lowdown Raw. Hold on, wait, I messed that up. Sorry, y'all. He is the host of the Monday Night Raw Dog Mondays. He is that man, Coach Smith. What's going on, Coach?
Hello, everybody. You know, it was my heart's still racing a little bit. The Blues are always make it interesting. It's never easy for us, unfortunately. But, you know, we're probably about halfway through this podcast. You'll see if I'm going to be happy or if I'm going to be sad when I get an update. Fritos, I thought I told you turn that fucking game off.
It's all right. We still got 3 minutes and 8, 7, 6 seconds left. It's all right.
Good God.
See, you can watch it through mine.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like Fritos?
I hope they lose too.
This doesn't involve you, see.
Oh, man. And, of course, that's right, guys. We got my brother from another mother, Mr. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. That's right. Mr. Jermaine, do the brothers a favor. Talk to Barry. That's right. He is my brother from another mother. He is the host of the AEW podcast on Wednesday nights. That's right. A fried chicken connoisseur like myself that I'm sure hated Dave's hot chicken just as much as I probably will.
I'm not yet.
That's right. My man, my brother, Big Daddy C.
Going on. I have not had Dave's hot chicken. I recently just found out about the franchise itself, so I will check it out sometime this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, it's funny you mentioned the Jacksons. Today it happens to be the birthday of Mother Catherine Jackson, the matriarch of the Jackson family dynasty, and it's also Jackie Jackson's birthday as well. So happy birthday to them. Legends, of course. But yeah, let's talk some wrestling. It's great to have all of us back here.
What?
I
mean, I don't know if you want to call them legends. I mean, Janet's a legend. Michael's an icon.
Obviously Jackie, is part of the Jackson 5 legends. But
baby girl, I've been watching you.
And then of course Mama Catherine, for birthing them and having all them damn kids and putting up with Joe.
The best thing Jackie ever did was dance and swing a tambourine. Baby girl, I've been watching you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Terrence Howard gave more personality. Him and Bump Robinson gave more personality in a movie than he probably ever had in real life.
hey, that's big facts. That's big facts. Michael, you get in trouble if Joseph caught you up here looking at this. Come on, come on, Jackie, come on, let's go.
Sorry, y'all. This is how me and Mike get when we start talking about the Jacksons, bro.
Oh, dude. Dude, hey, Christine was so confused by that. When I shared that meme on Facebook earlier this week, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I got to put Jackson's The American Dream on our watch list of movies you got to watch.
You talking about you shared the puppet? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, y'all. So, we will begin talking about wrestling now, since this is a wrestling podcast, not a music podcast. First and foremost, listen, it was a black day in wrestling this week, as the announcement of many departures from WWE happened. And it's unfortunate, but it is also a part of the business. Many names that we have come to know, come to love, some we've come to hate, all were released this past week, and it was unfortunate, but the wrestling world reacted to it, and we're going to react to it here on the WeBookit podcast. So first and foremost, I will list off the names of the people that were released. Obviously the biggest on that list: Braun Strowman, Dakota Kai, Kaden and Katana, Shayna Baszler, Gigi Dolan, Cora Jade, Eddie Thorpe, Riley Osborne, Jakar Jackson, Gallus, Oro Mensah, Javier Bernal, Danny Palmer, Shotzi, and of course Jada Parker. Man, it was such a sad day.
Shotzi's still
all those that was released.
Wait a minute.
What, bro?
That's cold, Mike. That's cold.
What? Man, Mike, stop playing on me, man.
What, bro? What are you talking about?
That was mean.
You ain't know?
Mike, stop playing on me, bro.
Shotzi's not released yet.
I just read off the list, bro. It's right here. She on there.
Shotzi's not
She's
released
a part
yet.
of the
They're just
alumni
not
page
renewing
for
her
WWE
contract.
now.
That's
Yeah, she
what
got
they
a couple
said.
weeks. Shotzi got a couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. She's already in the alum section.
See, what are you sitting there looking at the camera like? I thought he was frozen, but he just literally sitting there looking. What, man? Come on.
He's mean mugging you through that.
List, Mike. She ain't on that list. Try to give me a heart attack. I'm already sitting here drinking, bro.
What, man, all right, okay. So maybe Jada Parker ain't on the list. She did, however, get baptized today at church. So congrats to her on that. That means God won't be able to get no more nudie pics anymore.
Look, man. All right, I went to church today myself, so I was proud to see her take that big step in her life. So it was amazing to see. It was the non-lusty post of hers that I was able to enjoy. All right.
The non-lusty. Yeah, so all right, go. I'm actually sending this one straight to Coach first. Coach, what did you think about these releases and obviously another dark day for WWE?
Yeah, that just it was out of nowhere. Usually we get kind of those heads up of like, hey, some releases are coming. These just came out of nowhere. And the fact that it was some people that are, in a way, some crowd favorites like Braun Strowman. I know Dakota Kai has her following as well. The Gigi Dolan one, that one surprised the heck out of me because she was literally featured on Raw just a couple weeks ago with Tatum Paxley. I understand. I think we all understand it's a business, and same with the Cora Jade. I do think most of them will find their way back to maybe TNA and get on their payroll so that they can still be with that partnership with WWE. But yeah, it was very surprising. And I know there's some people backstage that are upset because they think that it's becoming just a Samoan wrestling industry now from a previously deleted tweet from a WWE wrestler. And
say the name. Say it.
I'm going to be honest. I can't even remember the name. I'm going to be honest. I just know he said something.
That's fair.
I really don't remember what the guy's name was. I just saw he tweeted that, and I was like, oh, dang. He's got a point. He's out of line, but he's got a point.
Marvel reference. Nice.
But yeah, it's tough for them, and I know the fans are definitely going to feel it, and I think the wrestlers are going to feel it too. You saw it with Damian Priest on SmackDown. Him and Caden Carter are really good friends. I mean, Caden makes him in her TikToks all the time, and you could tell he was very emotional during his promo Friday night.
I
thought they were dating for real. Are they not
Apparently
dating?
they're not. I thought they were dating too, but apparently somebody said they're not dating. I don't know. Apparently she's.
That's what they want. No, that's what they want us to believe. I think they really fuck behind the scenes. To be honest with you.
Now Damon's still fucking with Lana.
Hey.
But either way, yeah, it sucks. But I know once their 30-day no compete clause is up, they're gonna find a home. They're all way too good of wrestlers, except for Gallus. They're all way too good to not find a home.
Yep. All right, what'd you think, Fritos?
Yeah, this completely sucked. For me, the most that stung the most was Braun Strowman. You had him build up Bronson Reed. You had him build up Jacob Fatu. And for what? Just to cut him? And I think what the cherry on top of this with Braun Strowman was the roast with Tony Hinchcliffe and Paul Heyman afterwards with the interview with Pat McAfee saying when Strowman came up to him, he was upset how he wasn't involved in WrestleMania this year. And Heyman straight up said, "You suck." He doesn't suck. I just feel like Triple H does not know how to book big men completely at all. And that's the problem right now with Braun. I feel like he might be one to retire after this because one of the interviews he said that his leg's 85 or 15% paralyzed or something like that. Something along those lines where he's definitely feeling the toll of taking all those bumps and all that. But everyone else on there is definitely going to find a home. Either AEW, TNA, New Japan, whatever. But yeah, this completely sucked for the company. And I get it. It's a business, but I really feel like this is becoming more corporate since TKO acquired WWE, because us fans are also, besides seeing this, we're feeling the effects of it too. How expensive is WrestleMania? it's stupid expensive. Backlash, it's stupid expensive. They didn't lower tickets till what, maybe a couple days before. Pay what? I paid $850 for my tickets for Backlash. That's ridiculous. Last year or 2 years ago or 3 years when Vince was still owning the company, those tickets were about $300. So I feel like a lot of this is just corporate greed, kind of in a sense, where they're just trying to save a quick buck and just earn as much as they can too.
Oh man.
Yeah. Honestly, okay. To the Braun Strowman portion of things, he's done it all in his business. Intercontinental Champion, WWE Universal Champion. Like I said, I mean, he's wrestled at WrestleMania. He's wrestled at every pay-per-view and stuff like that. I do agree with you. I don't think Triple H necessarily understands how to book big men, because if you go back to the Black and Gold, tell me who was a big man in Black and Gold NXT that Triple H booked like really well, like extremely well. No, and Drew McIntyre was only down in NXT for a cup of coffee, and then he immediately got called right back up because he was always Vince's guy. He just wanted to make sure his head was on straight before he brought him back up. So I mean, I could totally
Now,
agree with you on that.
Big guy, we talking we talking
I'm sorry. You cut in and out. What'd you say?
I said when we talking like big guys, are we talking like people Braun Strowman size or like a Samoa Joe size guy?
Braun Strowman, because like even right now with Omos, they sent him over to Japan. He got over. Yeah. WWE brought him in. They haven't used him at all, so he's basically just sitting on the shelf, not being used, when he was at least getting some type of traction over in Japan for him not to do anything. So what's the point of having these big guys on here?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, not that Tony Khan's booking this big man any better. I mean, we all know that we all saw the downfall of Wardlow. So, I mean, it ain't like he's out here doing a stellar job anyways.
Which
but,
he's rumored to go to WWE too, which is weird.
Who?
Wardlow's allegedly might be signing with WWE.
For what?
It's getting crowded. I wouldn't do
I
it.
don't know about that one.
Yeah, like no, he's just gonna get lost. He's just gonna get lost in the sea of wrestlers that's there now. Like who are you gonna pair him with? Like what? Like who you gonna go? Like maybe Oba, like in NXT. Like he gonna go straight to NXT. So I don't see him going up to the main roster. So yeah, but
man.
no.
See, you bogus as hell. Talk about some. Nah, he gonna go straight to NXT.
What is he gonna do on the main roster? Nothing. I'm like, the best person you probably have him go against is Miro. Like, I'm sorry, Rusev. Yeah, man. I'm good. I'm good on that one. But no, in terms of the releases, I was not shocked about Braun Strowman because I think during the pandemic, once he lost the championship to the Fiend, like it was over with. It was done. Like there was no recovery. And then Roman comes back, and he's the tribal chief now. He's with Paul Heyman. It was no go after that. Like that was it for Strowman really being considered a legit like main eventer. And after that, it's just like, all right, he's now mid-card status. And everything he fell by the wayside. Even after that, then he got released the one time. Then he signed back, and then even then he still was not in the title picture. And then he's just stuck in mid to low card status. And it's just like, all right, like you now the feud with Jacob Fatu was lit. I'll give you that, and the feud with Maui, that was legit. Like
Bronson Reed, you're hilarious.
Maui, yep, Maui. Like those feuds were awesome. So like he had some redemption, but even after that, it's just like, all right, there's only so much they can do with him. And I just feel like it was only a matter of time before, you know, they run out of shit for him, honestly. And so, yeah, I wasn't surprised about that one. I was shocked with Caden Carter and Katana getting released. I thought they still could have, you know, kept them in there, you know, in the women's tag team division, you know.
Right. Like what a coincidence. Two women that come in as a tag team are an actual tag team that you could book as women's tag team champions, and yet you have no idea what to do with them at all.
Yeah.
Because you use those WWE Women's Tag Team Championships as an opportunity to keep people with belts that don't need type of championships. Sorry, small rant. Go ahead.
No, you're good. And then I was shocked about Gigi Dolan. Like, she was one of the best on NXT in my opinion, and the fact that they got rid of her is just like, what are we doing? I'm like, you got women on NXT that should be getting released, and y'all kept them on there.
Lions.
You know what, Fritos? I gotta agree with you, bro. Like,
she got sent down to single A ball.
Yeah.
She got sent down to
I gotta agree with you, bro. As attractive as she is, man, it's one of them situations where they haven't really been doing shit with her since she really got there. To be honest with you, she had some moments here and there, but like they never booked her to be a believable like top woman in the division on NXT, and it's just like and then the injuries did not help. They didn't help.
Right.
And so it's like every time they do something with her, she gets hurt. And then she comes back, and then they try to do something else again, she gets hurt again. So it's just like, and then she got the music shit going on, and it's just like, all right, what's up? So I'm like, if anything, she should have been the one to get released instead of Gigi Dolan. So, you know.
So Nikita is a better promo, and she has attitude, and they do see potential in her. Gigi lacks promo skills, like I said. So and a lot like, so that's why somebody like Gigi would be a force. Right, which is why they're in NXT. I mean, think about it. Tony D'Angelo been in NXT since like 2017, and I mean it's 2025, so you know, and he still can't figure out how to cut a good Italian promo. Although his promo this past weekend was cold. Which, by the way, if you have not gone back and watched the first edition of the NXT Tuesday night show, happened this past Tuesday night, and boy was it a great one. So make sure you go back and tune into that, and also tune in this week for the next NXT show. But that not that notwithstanding, yeah, man. I don't know. I'm full on board with Nikita. Nikita Lyons probably should not have a WWE contract. I mean, I've seen her hurt a lot of women in the ring. I really don't know who's hurt more women, her or Lena Fanine.
No, Jack. You should have. You walked right into that. You know I was gonna say Nia Jax.
He don't waste no time when it comes to Nia Jax. He be on her heels immediately.
The Goldberg of the women's division.
Damn.
Nice.
Yep.
Good Lord.
And that's back.
Speaking of which, yep. Back to hurt somebody. Literally, Mark Henry should give her his music. Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get their wig split. Because for real, man, like she really be in there trying to beat people up and break their necks. It's horrible. Like I just don't think I don't think Nikita Lyons is.
Her finisher is literally squashing her opponent with her ass cheeks. Like if that's not hurting someone, I don't know what it is.
We hurt people. She hurt people. Oh, man. All right, y'all. It's time for one of our favorite segments. That's right. It's Who to Watch For with Coach.
All right. So this is WWE. It's been a little bit of a tough week with all these releases, and there's two people to watch for this week on how they respond to these releases. And the first one is a guy who pretty much predicted this was going to happen in Karrion Kross. He has unveiled his documentary that he made for his WrestleMania weekend, and if you haven't seen it, I've only seen clips of it, but so far the clips I've seen are really telling, and you actually get to see a real human side of Kross and not just that heel side that he's showing on TV. And the reports are that he is going to get more TV time on Raw and on SmackDown. So we will see kind of what conspires there, especially after these releases, after he went on his rant of saying, if you're a good soldier, you're going to get released. And then the second person to watch for, this one's down in NXT, and it's got to be, I said her name before, Tatum Paxley. She is going to be losing two of her tag team partners in Shotzi, who will not get her contract renewed, and Gigi Dolan. So that puts the pressure on Paxley now, is that the company obviously sees her as future talent going forward, which is why she's still there, but she's got to prove it. And I think this is the week that she really comes to prove it. I think her promo skills still need work, but in-ring wise, she's right there. So definitely keep an eye on those two, especially after the numerous releases in WWE, and that's who to watch for this week in wrestling.
All right. Thank you.
You're muted, Mike.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Coach. Appreciate you for doing that. Now, staying back on topic, the next part of the show, we want to talk about who should Tony Khan sign of the talent that has been released? Who do you guys think would benefit the most, thrive the most in AEW?
Sorry. I'm sorry. My bad.
Y'all call animal control.
Is it the cat?
You got the super soaker ready.
No, I don't even use no more, man. I just use my voice.
Fritos, who do you think would benefit the most from being in AEW out of those people that were released? While Fritos is thinking, I'm going to tell y'all why Shayna Baszler needs to go to AEW and become the female version of Samoa Joe. Just a straight up ass kicker that will literally strangle everybody because she is one of the best wrestlers. She's a legit wrestler, and she also knows Muay Thai, and she also knows jiu-jitsu. So Shayna Baszler going over there, she would choke out Thomas Toni Storm in a heartbeat. And I would love every minute of it because she'd also probably grow her booty.
Another Saturday, another freaking
You have a problem,
stew.
sir. You have a problem. You have a serious problem.
Saturday stews sound pretty good.
Wait a minute. Okay. Thank you, Fritos. Secondly, see, what's the problem? Everything I said was true.
You in this obsession with Shayna Baszler, man. I'll tell you. Like,
We bringing this on the podcast now? Are we doing this?
She's a good wrestler. Like, do y'all remember her in Black and Gold?
Fritos, I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Touche.
Seth Rollins laugh.
What'd you say, Fritos?
Are we doing this right now? Are we bringing this to the podcast? Are we linking the chat leaks?
Listen, bro. It's no secret. I don't think to anybody on the chat what I think of Shayna Baszler. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not ashamed, and you will not shame me. See, thank you very much, or any of you for my feelings and what I think about Shayna Baszler. I think she's a great wrestler, And I think that, she has a lot of talent. I loved her run in NXT Black and Gold and how she was literally choking out everybody. And if the lights were off at night and I had maybe a drink or two and all she had was her tail in the air, I would tap that. Now, with that being said, who do you guys think, Frito's coach, Big Daddy C, who do you guys think would benefit the most from AEW, from signing with AEW? Anybody, just go. Frito's trying to think about it.
And bring back Sonya Deville, because right now she's not doing anything. She's enjoying family life with her wife. But I think you bring Shayna and Sonya back and bring back their faction, since AEW's kind of bring back leftover ideas of factions right now. And I think that faction would thrive in current AEW or Ring of Honor or whatever they're doing. Get up here.
Fritos, don't make me call animal control on you.
She was jumping on me. I was getting her up.
I would say, I would say Dakota Kai, honestly. That was another person I forgot to mention too, that I was shocked that she got released, because that's one of Triple H's that's one of his babies right there of NXT,
And he brought her back too.
Yeah. So I'm shocked that she got released again. But yeah, I think having a change of scenery in another company would benefit her. Obviously, I'm sure it'll be a hell of a lot better than what Mercedes Moné is doing. But yeah, that's who my pick is. Strowman, I don't know.
I think he's done.
I think it's over with, man. I think, man, he's been,
unless he goes indies with EC3 again, like how
it
was.
Oh, I forgot about EC3, man.
Create your own narrative.
Yeah, but no, I think, Dakota Kai is my one person that I would think would do well in AEW.
For me, I think this was kind of a wild card. I think Eddie Thorpe would be really good in AEW. I think he was showing a lot of promise in NXT, and I really think that kind of having that younger star for AEW could be more beneficial for the company, and just hopefully he doesn't get lost in the shuffle over there. But I do think he could definitely be a kind of a underrated pick that Tony Khan could pick up and really build around maybe just the mid-card division to start with, but he has that main event card potential.
You know what's crazy though, Coach? Like, I feel like they already have like an Eddie Thorpe type guy in AEW already, Cal Fletcher.
True.
I see a lot of similarities with Cal Fletcher and Eddie Thorpe, just like that, like loose cannon mentality in the ring.
Yeah.
They're both talented. Can cut some decent promos. But yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't think they'll probably have him start out, like Collision, because they have their matches on Collision. The people that aren't used the most are on Collision. But they do try to tie in some of the main storylines on Collision. But yeah, I think I wouldn't mind it. I just feel like they already got Cal Fletcher's already there. So I feel like adding Eddie Thorpe, unless you change his gimmick completely, obviously I'm sure he'll have a different name
right
to use. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. I just think, like you say, he'd probably get lost in the shuffle.
Fair enough. Yep. Coachman, who you got?
Eddie Thorpe.
I literally just said it.
Yeah.
As he's
I
paying
thought that was Steve's pick.
Who? No, mine was Dakota.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Coach, come back. Coachman.
Coach's point about Eddie Thorpe.
Look, it's not my fault, y'all. C talks a lot, all right? He hijacked Coach's moment where Coach was telling us about how Eddie Thorpe would be amazing over in AEW. See, this is all your fault, and I'm blaming you.
I was responding to Coach. I was giving.
We were having a dialogue.
His thoughts.
It's a
And
conversation.
as the resident AEW guy on the pod, I have a right to do that.
Fair point.
And see, I respect that. I respect that.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, well, excuse me, but on Sundays you only the AEW guy. When I tell you the AEW guy, how about that?
Now we have an AEW topic. Don't start me off first.
No, hey,
Yeah.
come on, man. I was playing, man. Come on.
yeah.
This conversation's getting intense, Kelsey.
I was playing, man. I'm sorry. You
No, you're
want to
not.
go with me to a Cubs game on 4th of July in Chicago?
We'll see.
Hey, Mike, you want to go to Backlash with me in St. Louis?
WrestleMania Backlash.
Oh, he said it.
Come on,
He
guys.
said it.
Come on, guys. Come on. I'm not gonna do it only because I was just very mean to him. So I'm gonna let it ride this one time.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir.
Boo.
Now be even nicer and
Speaking of,
be even nicer and forgive me for a Survivor Series.
yeah, about that. Okay, so Big Daddy C, it's time for your baddie of the week.
That, by the way. you need to shorten that, by the way.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Because I have the longest intro for my segment compared to everybody else, except Mike's. Whenever he does the
intro videos,
this is your moment segment, or the Disney moment.
It's Virgil's
magic moment.
It's Virgil's magic moments. All right. And I canceled it because y'all kept making fun of my video. So thanks a lot. You guys ruined it. You ruined it for everybody.
Baddie of the week, full screen me, please, and hit my music.
All right, hold on. So demanding.
There we go. Baddie of the week. It happens to be the new women's North American champion, Ruka. The woman has been one of the mainstays of the new era of NXT, formerly known as NXT 2.0, which is a trash name. But no, Ruka, she been on point. And the fact that she's now gotten her moment as a singles champion in the company, gotta love it. That move she has, the soul snatcher, amazing. She hits it out of nowhere like it's an RKO. I love it. She did a thing at Stand and Deliver. I watched the whole pay-per-view, or PLE, whatever you want to call it. It was amazing to see. It snatched my soul anytime, anywhere. It don't matter. 24/7, day, twice on Sunday. You catch my drift. She's just that amazing. Yeah, that's my baddie of the week. Ruka, the NXT North American champion. What? Do I have to produce for the Sundays, man? Like, what we doing, Mike?
Oh.
I'm over here grooving to the music, then it stops. Now I gotta look stupid in the camera on full screen until he decides to put the outro for the segment. What we doing, Mike?
You gonna take that, Mike, on your show?
Eventually, my Wi-Fi will.
I'm producing for Raw Dog Mondays in the AEW pod, so I'll be on point. Just saying.
Congratulations to you. How about that? How about my Wi-Fi is acting stupid right now, and I live out in the boonies, so suck a fat one. Anyways, listen. Listen. This is the We Book It podcast, guys, and what we do here is we book the matches. So, guys, we got Backlash coming up this week. We are in the go-home stretch of Backlash. And, guys, there's a championship on the line. The Book It Championship is on the line, currently held by the Booker of the Year, Freaky Fritos. However, there are two gentlemen that are getting their WrestleMania rematch against Fritos because they tied at Mania for booking the show. So, with that being said, folks, guys, you got your booking pencils? You ready? All right. So, let's go with the first match. The WWE Undisputed Championship. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Who are you booking to win that match? Caesar, you better write that down. I'll go with you first.
Virgil, I hope you have a new clean pair of pants. It's John Cena.
Wait a minute.
Shut up, woman. Sorry. Gabrielle's screaming Randy.
Tell her no Chiefs fans allowed.
Randy.
It's going to be John Cena. There's no point of just taking the title off him after Backlash. His goal is to ruin wrestling. And the last promo that Randy had, he mentioned his family and friends are going to be in his hometown. So that's a key indicator. Randy's losing, sadly. Even though I do
wait. Time out. In the event, now are we talking who's leaving with the championship, just in general, or who's winning the actual match?
Good catch.
Because Cena could they could do a callback to No Way Out 2008 and have Randy Orton and have John Cena get disqualified on purpose. So yeah. So do we go based on who is going to walk out the champion still, or who is going to win the match?
Who wins the match?
Cena. Again.
That does add up. That adds.
Listen,
that makes it a lot more interesting because
it does.
We can have Cena still be the champion, but pick Orton to win based on disqualification.
Listen here, players. We are going to have a winner this time. No more ties, players. So listen, I need somebody to book who's going to win this match.
I got Cena winning.
Here we go. We're on for Book of the Year, woman. Did you hear her, guys?
And we can't hear your voice on the podcast too, Gab. Thank you so much for joining in.
What did she say?
My voice matters.
Her voice matters. Hey, come on, Coach. Who you get first match?
Sorry. I thought Fritos was still giving his. I'm going Cena. No explanation.
All right. All right. We'll actually come back to that match because we're actually going to use the main event as a tiebreaker in the event of a tie. This is where I messed up last time and why we don't have a Booker. Well, we have a Booker of the Year champion, but it's kind of he's the faux champion because he tied. So it's faux.
Kiss my ass. Get the next card or see your turn. Cena, Randy, go.
No, I already picked.
Okay, we've already said we're on to the next match.
All right, next match. That pissed me off. I'm booking angry now.
Sorry. Oh, okay. All right, Fritos. Okay, so Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Who you booking? Champion, you get to go first.
As the peanut gallery upstairs in my house says, Becky Lynch. Lyra's had a decent run, but I want more Lyra. I think a feud with this, they're going to continue on, and Lyra's going to continue chasing the IC championship, but Becky's back. I think they're going to give her some gold. So, Becky.
Okay. See?
I'm going to pick Lyra.
Okay. Coach?
I mean, technically, Fritos, they already did give her some gold. She just lost it right away.
Yep.
I don't count that. That was a bullshit 6-second happy story bullshit. They shouldn't have done that. That was some Steph Curry shit they did.
I think this rivalry is going to extend a little bit further. So I don't think they're going to take the title off of Lyra yet. I think they're going to have her get some credibility first with the win, and then in a rematch, then take it off of her. So I'm going with Lyra in this one.
Okay, so I'm not in this because I got the most matches wrong at Mania, but I am going to throw in what I think is going to happen in this match. I do think Lyra Valkyria is going to retain, and it's going to be due to Bayley coming back and interfering in this match and costing Becky Lynch the match, setting up Bayley versus Becky in a feud. Lyra is meant to work with the other younger talent that they're trying to get over. Like I said, this is just a good match, and Lyra will get some get back. Her and her broad shoulders. We'll get some get back against Becky Lynch, and we'll go from there. Next match: Gunther versus Pat McAfee. Go ahead, Booker of the Year.
This one's gonna be tricky since Pat's not a powerhouse like Gunther, and I think Gunther is gonna embarrass him. But the caveats with all the rumors we see from the dirt sheets, and I don't want to say his name. The rumor is that douchebag Goldberg's returning to set up his retirement match. So I'm going to go Pat. If the Goldberg rumor's true, to set up Gunther versus Goldberg at SummerSlam.
So you're really going to allow your championship reign? I mean, you've been champion for a year. Are you going to allow your championship reign to hinge on the dirt sheets?
Yep. Give it to me. Give it to me.
All right. He's a money man. He's a better. All right, see, who do you get?
Man, I got Gunther, man.
Oh, man, that's tough.
Okay. You know, Coach literally this is why I say he's a real analytics guy. Like, not only does he do it in his real life for his real job, but like legit, he thinks analytically about everything. Like, that's why it takes him so long to get his pick every single time. Like, come on, Coach.
All right, I'm just going to go with my gut here, and I'm going to say Pat.
All right.
And when I'm
McAfee,
wrong, I will eat crow.
That's fair. I actually thought you was going to tell me you was going to cuss me out for rushing you in your pick.
No.
You were trying to think. All right. Next match, U.S. Championship. We got Fatu. Fatu. I kept doing that when me and Coach did the show last week together. I just kept doing it because I like doing that. It's fun. Versus Drew. Versus LA Knight. Versus Damian Priest.
Simple.
All right.
Fatu.
Go ahead, Fritos.
It's Jacob Fatu. They're not going to give him a title at WrestleMania just for him taking it off at Backlash. They're going to build something up more with Drew McIntyre and LA Knight. I see that feud going into it to eventually Money in the Bank, where I could see either Karrion Kross or LA Knight getting the case. And with Priest, I think this is just to get footings because I think he's going to be the next one up to go solo contender against Fatu for the United States Championship. But I believe fully hearted it's going to be Jacob Fatu coming out.
Fatu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fatu here too.
You guys got That was easy. You guys making that easy on me. However, I disagree with you all. I think shock factor and the fact that he doesn't need the championship, I do think that Drew McIntyre ends up winning the United States Championship at Backlash due to the fact of Solo Sikoa costing Fatu the championship.
Okay.
If you guys watch SmackDown on Thursday, on Friday night, which, like I said, I did the SmackDown rebound this week, the low down, hold down, slow down, roll down, fold down, hold down, no down. Like I said, I did it this week, so I watched closely, and literally Triple H, the way he books, he throws out Easter eggs. So literally, I do think that Solo Sikoa is going to end up costing Jacob Fatu the championship. Jacob won't be the one to get pinned. Triple H wants to keep him strong. He's like the first person that pins Fatu is going to really, really, really have to earn that. But at the same time, I do think Drew McIntyre is due for a championship, and holding the United States Championship, it'll be cool. Like I said, I mean, especially since you're not going to have him win the Money in the Bank briefcase 2 times, two years in a row. So either Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, or LA Knight are walking out with that Money in the Bank briefcase next month. One of those guys are going to walk out with that briefcase. So we'll just have to see. But that's neither here nor there because I'm not in this. So you all pick Fatu. You're all going to lose. Next up, we got the World Heavyweight Championship match. The Yeet Man. Yeet.
Jey Uso.
That's right. The Yeet Man, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul.
Jey Uso wins easily.
Jey Uso.
Jay. All right. You guys make it easy on me. And I would agree with you that it is Jey Uso. Next up, the aforementioned Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy time versus Nia Jax. Who you guys got?
Hey, hold up. We don't know yet because it's Jade and Nia this Friday night.
Spoiler alert. Doodle-loop. Naomi causes her to lose. It's going to be Nia Jax.
Yep.
Tiffany Stratton wins.
Either way, Tiffany.
It's Tiffy time, baby.
I appreciate you, Fritos, for trying to save face for not doing your show this week. But no, I got you. I got your back. I'm your hookup. Big Papa Pumps, your hookup. Holla if you hear me.
Yes, go see your mom. Go.
You got to ask Gab which if she was her age now in 2002 when Big Papa Pump was first came to WWE, does she think he was hot? Like, would she have dated him? Freakzilla.
I'll ask her that. Damn it!
What?
Meatloaf!
Yeah.
Meatloaf! What is she doing back
What
there?
is she even doing?
Scott Steiner trying to ask Scott Steiner catch a Shannon Sharp case, huh?
That's funny. Funny.
It's a bit. Never mind.
That's funny. All right, well, that's the 6-match card.
All right,
there.
Io Sky.
Oh, never mind.
Io Sky and Rhea Ripley versus Julia and Roxanne Perez.
Io and Rhea.
Roxanne. All right. C has Io and Rhea. And then who do you got, Coach?
You know, I had written down Julia and Roxanne, but after kind of thinking that over again, I think it would make more sense for Io and Rhea to win that. So yeah, I'm going to go Io Rhea.
All right, who you got, Fritos?
I'm going to go the same they're young stars. They're going to definitely build momentum, but they're not going to get squashed. It's definitely going to go for a 15, 20-minute match, and they're still going to have momentum. I really want to say them, but yeah, I'm going Io and Rhea.
Okay. All right, and then the tiebreaker. You guys ready for this?
Okay.
Okay.
I said, are you guys ready for this?
All
right, shut up. Anyways,
all right.
How many the tiebreaker to figure out who will be, and this tiebreaker only counts if we have to go to the tiebreaker. Like so, the tiebreaker is how many RKOs will Randy Orton hit on John Cena during the match?
That's a good one.
I'm going 3 RKOs.
3 RKOs for the champ.
I got 2.
2 RKOs for the coach.
I say 2.
You can't pick 2. 2's already picked.
Oh, damn.
It's a tiebreaker. You can't pick the same number as another person. Otherwise, you still be at a tie.
Okay. Say 4.
You might
Ooh,
win.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
4
You know what?
RKOs.
I hope it's 4.
Matt,
I really hope it's 4 because
It's
that'd
going
be
to be
awesome.
the main event, so clearly a lot of drama is going to happen throughout this match. And it's the first time they went against each other in well over a decade. So, you know, I see 4 RKOs coming out of this.
Okay, gentlemen. Next week, guys, you got to tune in to next week's show to find out who will have the new banner, Booker of the Year, underneath their title name, because it just might not be Fritos next week, guys. That would be crazy for the first time for Fritos to have to join the show next Sunday, and he have to literally he'll start the show off as Booker of the Year, and then he'll have to erase his title and put something different under there if he loses and hand it over to somebody else. Oh man,
You got to
be a sad day, wouldn't it, Fritos?
You got to hit that Lillian Garcia when after Triple H lost his championship, and she
I would have run to someone's house and kick their ass.
Heavyweight champion. around the ring.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. And she didn't come back either. That was the funny part. Like she really didn't come back. All right, y'all. But now, so good luck to you 3 gentlemen. I sincerely hope we have a champion after this that we could be proud of. Somebody that will represent the WeBookit family the correct way, the right way. Somebody that I know will do what has to be done when it needs to be done as the WeBookit Booker of the Year champion. So, good luck, fellas. And I get the winner, and I get the winner at Money in the Bank. So I'm just saying, like I said, I'm throwing my name back in the hat and Money in the Bank, and I'm going for the gold. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you next, nigga.
Hell no. Hell no. Book of the Year is set at WrestleMania.
Now we change it. It's going to be every major pay-per-view.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah. It's a title. It's defended at every pay-per-view.
All right.
That's what literally. See, that's what we do. We book the matches.
We book it.
That's why we named the show We Book It.
I just thought we treated it like the Stanley Cup, and we just whoever win it, we just have it for a whole year. To the next one, to the next Mania.
I thought we were going to do it like a Roman
Fritos,
Reigns championship.
Fritos just been skating by without defending his title because we booked Mania 3 months ahead, so that's why he didn't have to put it on the line at the Royal Rumble or at Elimination Chamber or anything else. But yeah, no, it's done for that. Now every single month that title will be defended by God.
God, I felt like Roman Reigns. Now I got my PTO's out. I actually got to work now. Sucks. Ugh.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And speaking of work, guys, it's time for Frito's Fave 5.
Fritos favorite 5, sponsored by nobody.
Yeah. Virgil, you know what to do, good sir. Kindly hit my music.
Hold on. My
Okay,
stuff's being
I can
stupid
wait.
again.
Unlike some other co-host.
There
we go. At number 5, I've got the timeless Toni Storm. This past Saturday Night Collision, she had a fairly decent match, but what made it number 5 is that promo afterward. Everything going throughout the whole stadium, then going outside and cutting it. I thought it was fantastic. I love timeless Toni Storm. I can't wait to see more timeless Toni Storm. At number 4, I've got Rusev with that video package. That man's on a mission. I cannot wait to see his first match against Otis tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. He's going to destroy. He's going to redeem himself. He doesn't have a lady. He has no one with him. And I cannot wait to see what Rusev does. At number 3, I've got Randy Orton's promo. Everything from it, I got emotional. This is bringing up nostalgia in me. Seeing this promo, just knowing that he's going against John Cena this Saturday. Everything about it was perfect. At number 2, I've got Pat McAfee. That promo he cut it on Monday Night Raw got me pumped up. I was ready to run through a brick wall for this man. You do not touch Michael Cole, Gunther. If you have a problem with him, you got a problem with me. I suggest you let that one marinate, bud. Then number 1, I've got a combo here. I apologize, gentlemen, because they're a new faction. It's Seth and Braun Breaker. I thought everything from what they were doing from the start of the show to the end of the show was fantastic. I am looking forward to see what this faction does. And yeah, that has been a Fritos Fave 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, was my
I think we
Fave
lost
5
C.
was that bad that C left?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
Thanks
Was
a
that
lot.
damn
C.
cat
Gonna
again.
leave at the end of the show. Yep.
Oh, he's got the cat.
Yeah, the cat's safe. Oh, wait, I'll put you back on the screen. See, hold on.
Mr. Whiskers.
All right, so, Coachman, what would you rate that Fave 5, brother?
Well, Fritos, I liked all 5 of those picks. I just would have reordered them a little bit different. I think that Randy's should have been number 2. And Pat should have moved down to number 5, bump the rest up one more. But, like I said, still really good, getting everybody on there. I'm going to give you a solid A-.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yourself so we can ask you what you
Give it a solid
what
B
you rate
plus.
as Fave 5. Solid
He said B+.
B plus player.
You mean
I missed you last week, and I did the Fave 5, and it's really not as easy as I think. Matter of fact, from here on out, I'm not doing Fave 5 anymore. One of y'all gonna do it. Whoever does a show with me is gonna do it if Fritos can't do it, because this crap is hard. And like I said, it's tough. So you get A for me, brother. Let's be a second.
that was a live look for me for my bachelor party?
All right, good people. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Frito. I'm sorry, not a Fritos Fave 5. Wow. Another episode of the WeBookit podcast. Make sure that you guys keep those book it pencils sharp. And until next time, keep on booking.